AMD Zen 3 AM4 CPU refresh might be pushed back to Ryzen 7 5800 XT now listed for 8th August, Ryzen 9 5900 XT for 15th August. AMD might have pushed back the launch of its AM4 Zen 3 inches CPU refresh, the Ryzen 9 5900 XT and Ryzen 7 5800 XT, to August 2. AMD Ryzen 9 5900 XT and Ryzen 7 5800 XTs and 3 inches AM4 desktop CPU refresh pushed back to August 2. AMD has confirmed with us that the retail launch of the Ryzen 5000 XTs and 3 inches AM4 CPUs remains the same on track for July. AMD Ryzen 9000 Zen 5 desktop CPU prices confirmed. 9950X $599, 9900X $449, 9700X $359, 9600X $279. AMD's upcoming Ryzen 5000 XT AM4 desktop CPU refresh based on the Zen 3 core architecture has been pushed back to August and now follows a similar launch timeframe as the new Ryzen 9000 CPUs, which will also launch next month. Previously, we reported that retailers such as Band, US, listed the AMD Ryzen 9 5900 XT and Ryzen 7 5800 XT AM4 desktop CPUs for retail availability on the 31st of July, which was also going to be the same day the Ryzen 9000 AM5 CPUs were originally meant to launch. Now it looks like the retailer has adjusted the availability dates for both CPUs. The AMD Ryzen 7 5800 XT is now listed by the same retailer, Band US, for retail availability on the 8th of August, which is the same day the company will also launch its Ryzen 7 9700X and Ryzen 5 9600X, while the Ryzen 9 5900 XT is now listed for launch on the 15th of August, which is the same launch day as the Ryzen 9 9950X and the Ryzen 9 9900X. Interestingly, AMD had to push back the launch of its AM4 Zen 4 inches refresh considering these weren't affected by the same quality and testing issues encountered on the new Zen 5 lineup. Maybe AMD just wants its chip to launch on the same date rather than having 3 different launches spanning over 3 weeks. In terms of specifications, AMD Ryzen 9 5900 XT comes packed with 16 cores and 32 threads based on the Zen 3 core architecture. In addition to the cores, you get an increased 72 MB cache and up to 4.8 GHz clock speeds in a T2P design of 105 watts. Along with that, the Ryzen 7 5800 XT features 8 cores, 16 threads, 36 MB of cache, and a nominal clock speed bump of plus 100 MHz to 4.8 GHz. This chip is also rated at a 105 watts TDP. As a bonus, you'll be getting the iconic Wraith Prism coolers with the new SKUs as well. With these variants, AMD certainly desires to stick with the AM4 platform a little longer, which is great for PC builders who have an older AM4 motherboard laying around and want to try out something new. And considering the large consumer base on the older socket, it's a decent move by the firm.